What's going on, everybody? This is Kenny C for Chilling with Jeff Kenny C. Bring you an exclusive interview. I'm joined with a recording artist. He's a singer, he's a rapper, he's a songwriter, all the way from the East Coast. I'm happy to be joined with Casio. He's joining me right now. What's going on, man?
What up, Kenny? What up?
I'm good. And you?
I'm chilling. I'm over here, making music. That's all I do. That's all I do.
Well, thank you, sir, for your time and doing this interview.
Absolutely, no doubt. No doubt. I got your love. You already know how it goes.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about yourself and how did your music career got started.
But, I started when I was like six, with the singing at least. I started as a singer. I didn't realize I actually had like skills like rapping and stuff until I was about 14, 15. I'm currently 18 now. So, started young, do it every day. I'm living out here in Bayonne, New Jersey. So I'm a young cat trying to do big things. You know how it goes, man. This music stuff is crazy.
And do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
The first song I ever wrote, when I first started, I didn't write my songs. My dad did, but the first song I wrote, I think I was 13, and it was a remix to Neo's "So Sick." So sick. You know what I'm talking about, that song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember how it went, but yeah, I remember that was the first song I really wrote, and I was like, it was like the biggest thing in the world at the time because it was like I never really thought I could write a song, but got to start somewhere.
Right. Which one do you like doing the most? You like to sing or do you like to rap?
Well, with me, it's like I don't know. I feel like with every beat that I have, it's like there's certain. I don't even know how to explain it. There's like a certain way the track's supposed to be done. Like certain songs that I won't hear myself singing on just because of the way the beat might sound. I might hear myself rapping on it. Like I don't like singing. I don't like singing more than rapping per se, but it depends on the track. I like both of them equally. I just like to make music. I guess you could call me a little bit more of a singer though, because that's what gets the ladies going.
True that. True that. Who do you consider as influences in your music career?
My influences, I don't know, people like Chris Brown. A lot of people tell me I sound like Chris Brown. I don't think I sound like Chris Brown, but he is a big influence in the way I make music because he's obviously doing something right with the way his career is going. In terms of like rap, I don't know. I look up to like people like Jadakiss, J. Cole, Lloyd Banks. You know, other singers like I don't know Justin Timberlake, um, Robin Thicke, Boys to Men, some old school.
And when it comes to your music, how would you best describe it? Are you more on the R&B, or you more on the hip hop side, or you blend the both?
I'll give it like I, if I could put it in two, it'd probably be a R&B slash. I don't know. It's like it could go soul because like I don't know. I think of myself as very like eclectic when it comes to music because I could do R&B, hip hop, I could do soul, I could even do rock. So I probably say probably be like R&B, hip hop mostly. But then again, I could do anything. So I don't want to just generalize it based on two things. But if I had to, it'd probably be R&B and hip hop.
You being an up and coming artist, trying to get yourself out there, what is your take on the music that is out right now?
Um, I feel like a lot of music out right now is like it's a little too over the top. Like I feel like pretty much every song you hear on the radio now, or any song you see on TV, is all about girls and fat asses and all that kind of stuff. And like I'm not gonna lie, I'll make some music like that because what I'm saying, making music you're gonna make a one poppy song or a couple songs like that, but I feel like making all your music about the same thing is a little too much. It's a little corny. So, in terms of like the music industry, like I don't feel as though I need to be signed to a record label to establish myself in the music industry. Because you got people like Mac Miller and people like that you know what I'm saying, they're like independent. They do it on their own. And with technology nowadays, you don't need a label to record good music and have professional quality music and professional quality videos. You can do all that stuff on your own. So I'd rather make good music and be able to have creative control of what I want to do as opposed to like making corny radio songs for a record label.
Do you think that's the reason why a lot of artists don't necessarily have that freedom to put out the music they want to put out? Is it pressure for the record labels and so forth?
Oh, absolutely, because that's how it goes. Just like any business, you know, record labels want to make money off of you if you're signed to them. So if they see that what's making money is, you know, all these songs about strippers, booty clapping, and all that other stuff, then they're gonna expect you to, you know what I'm saying, produce songs of that quality. And when you produce songs of that quality and it gets radio play, and the record labels are making money because you know what I'm saying, that's how it works. So, you know.
Now I notice I've listened to majority of your music on SoundCloud, and all the records are dope. Um,
I
what
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I gotta ask you, what's your motivation that keeps you want to put out music, man? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it the haters? Is it just doing it for yourself? I mean, what keeps you going as it pertains to putting out your music?
Um, it's a combination of a bunch of things. I ain't grow up with, you know what I'm saying, with all the money and the big house and TV, video games, and all that cool stuff that, you know what I'm saying, most kids grow up with. So I guess a part of it could be, you know, I'm trying to get my family out of here. I don't live in the best neighborhood. I don't have the nicest house. I don't have the nicest clothes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I could take something like music and something that I feel is natural, like something natural I have, and turn it into something positive, not only for me, but like for my family and, you know what I'm saying, even some of my friends, and I love to do that. And then in terms of like haters, people always gonna hate. So I love my haters because I feel like if nobody's hating on you, then you really ain't doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever people see somebody doing something positive with their life, there's always gonna be those few people that don't, you know what I'm saying, oh, I wish I was him, or he don't deserve that, and nah, you know, one of those things. So I guess you could say the haters, and, you know what I'm saying, my family. I keep it pushing for my family, man.
And are you working on any new music or mixtape or album in the works?
I'm actually I'm part of a movement called Partners. It's POTNA money sign, and you know what I'm saying. We just about getting money. You know what I'm saying, making music. And one of the artists that's a part of it, his name's Gary Good. We're working on a collaboration album. It's called Reality or Fantasy, and it's basically what it is. It's a 12-track album, and it's like a mix between like trance, soul music, hip hop, rap, house music. Like it's everything in one. It's like we're trying to mix all different types of genres of music into one mega genre. Besides that, I got my boy Ty Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He rap out from New York City. He actually just hit me up a few days ago. He want to work on some. I got a little project I'm working on with Hitchcock. It's not my project, it's his project, but I'm featured on a few of those tracks. Hitchcock, he's part of the A-Team with Ransom and Joe Budden and stuff, so that's a pretty good look. But besides that, you know, I'm just working on my solo stuff, putting out singles. I don't have any projects in the work right now because I'm just focused on getting some pretty good singles out there, trying to get some radio play.
And what would your advice be to anyone that wants to be a recording artist? You being unsigned, you got music on the internet, getting yourself heard. What would your advice be to anyone that wants to do music?
My advice to anyone that wants to do music. My main advice to anyone that wants to do music would be don't lean on anyone. And when I say that, I mean, I'm trying to say, like, don't expect anybody to give you anything. Don't expect somebody to put your songs out. Don't expect people to love you. Don't expect people to hate you. You got to really have the drive to just do it. At the end of the day, people talk and, oh, what if this happens, and what if I make a track with Tyga, and or Weezy or whatever, Drake and all that stuff, or what if I be on the radio? It comes down to your drive to do it, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna get you out there besides yourself. I mean, there's people that are gonna help you along the way, but nobody's gonna help you besides yourself. So my main advice would be, you know what I'm saying, don't depend on nobody, and just do it. Just do what you gotta do.
If you can have a dream collaboration with any artist, it could be a rapper, singer, group, dead or alive, who would that be?
Oh man. Can I pick like three, or I can only
Yeah,
pick one? There's only one.
you can pick three. That's fine.
Three. I gotta go with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? That's of course. That's one of the, you know what I'm saying, greatest entertainers, rappers, musicians, whatever you want to call them, of all time. You know what I'm saying, rest in pieces. So you already know. Biggie. I want to say Eminem, because I don't know. I feel like that's my favorite rapper, and I feel like he's the best rapper alive right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think lyrically, his wittiness is ridiculous. He's just ridiculous. So definitely Eminem. And somebody that's like a little radio type. I don't know. J. Cole's pretty dope. I can see myself doing something with J. Cole. I like his flow. Yeah, J. Cole and Biggie. I'm not a big believer in singing with other dudes on the track, so I'm not gonna mention those singers. I'm not hating. For me, that's just how I am. But yeah, Biggie, J. Cole, and M. Shout out. Hopefully they hear this interview. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up for the one of the tracks.
That's some good choices of artists right there, Biggie. We already know what he is and what he's done and everything at a short amount of time. I mean, he is who he is. He's Biggie, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Can't go wrong with Biggie.
and as for Eminem, for what he has done in a mostly a African American music industry, 30 million records plus. I mean,
Yeah,
the dude did his thing. He doesn't need to release another album for the rest of his life, and his music will go on forever. And
exactly.
and J. Cole, that dude has a bright future. I'm a fan of his work. He has a bright future. His delivery, his flow, the Cold World movement. He's just doing it, man, and it's good to see him out there, doing his thing. So, all those artists are great at what they
Yeah.
do. So, um, and as for your music is concerned, how can people listen to your music? I know you got SoundCloud, and also go ahead and promote your links: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or any other links people need to know.
All right. So you could catch. I used to have my music heavy on SoundCloud, but I don't really like it no more because they only let you upload a certain amount of songs, and I think that's kind of corny. And if you want to upload like more than whatever the amount of songs it is, you gotta like pay money. I think that's kind of whack. So I recently switched over to Reverb Nation. It's pretty dope. You can like mix your videos, put your lyrics up with your songs. And the Reverb Nation, it's reverbnation.com/Casio NJ, Casio NJ, just like that. And my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/The Real Big Loop, TheRealBigLuc. And all y'all can follow me on Twitter at Lou Casio, LU_Casio, just how Casio spelled. You already know.
And you know how artists have meanings behind their nicknames and stage names. What made you name yourself Casio?
Well, my name used to be Big Lou, but I felt like that was like, because I had that name since I was young, and my name's Lucas, so obviously Big Luke, you know. And Casio came from, my last name is actually Locascio, Casio, like with an SH kind of sound.
Right.
But then since I'm a musician and Casio's a brand of like pianos and stuff, I thought, you know what I'm saying, Casio, like Lucas, Locascio, took the Casio. There you go, that's the name right there.
All right, I'm happy to be joined with rapper and singer Casio doing his thing, and please believe I will be adding a couple of your songs to the music station for Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. As of right now, I'm working on revamping the station because similar to SoundCloud, I have a bit. I can't upload every single artist's music, so I have to limit a couple of songs per artist. So, but I'm gonna make sure you on there, and I'll let you know once that is taken care of.
No doubt. I appreciate that, dog.
And before I let you go, before we end this interview, I ask all guests to do this. It's like a station ID. It's like a voice drop. All you have to do is say your name. Right after you say your name, you say you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
It's your boy Casio, man, all the way out here from Jersey, and you are now chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
Job well done, man. And thank you for your time. Everybody be on the lookout for that Partners Project. Be on the lookout for more music from Casio in the future. Listen to his songs on Reverb Nation. Follow him on Twitter. Check him out. I gotta say, man, you have a bright future, and I wish you nothing but success going forward, man. And thank you for your time. Do you have any final words and shout outs?
I, I just like to say, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you reaching out to me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and your whole movement. Everything you're doing, I support it. You already know. Shout out to everybody here in Bayonne that's supporting me, you know what I'm saying? Bayonne, Jersey City, Union City, North Bergen, the whole Hudson County. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go worldwide. Everybody that's been supporting me, I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been hating on me, I love y'all even more. That's all. Shout out to my boy Gary Good. Shout out to my boy Hooli Bang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Jared Clayton doing his college thing. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We out here.
All right, and that is Casio, all the way from New Jersey. Be on the lookout for him. Be on the lookout for the Partners movement. Thank you, everyone, for taking your time and listening to this interview. I go by the name of Kenny C, and we are done. Thank you, everyone, for listening.